Hey everyone, welcome back to AmyFerrellArt. I'm Amy, and we will dive deeper into our four-part painting series of the underwater anchor. And this is part 2 today, where we will bring the anchor to life by making it look rusty and old and like it's been underwater. So stay tuned for that. And if you're new here, if you would subscribe to my channel and hit that like button, I would appreciate it. And also, if you want more painting inspirations, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, all at AmyFerrellArt, or head over to my website, AmyFerrellArt.com. So get those brushes, and I'll see you at the easel. So we're just reminding you of the colors that I'm using. All folk art multi-surface paints. There's a couple of matte paints, but they're all folk art. And the one-stroke brushes and floating medium. So now we're going to paint the anchor. I don't have a pattern for this. I did just freehand it, but if anybody is interested in a pattern, you can leave me a comment and I can surely create a pattern for you and share that with you. I'm using Prussian blue, I believe, and some black, or the licorice, just to create the sketch, the outline. And I'm not real worried about having perfect straight lines. That's part of the illusion of it being underwater, is it's altered by the water around it, so it's not as important to have it precise. This painting reminds me so much of my youngest child when he was much younger. I can't help but go back to, his SpongeBob watching days. It just brings happy memories for me to be able to have this trigger those happy memories with him. I'm going to use some color shift also, and this is an angle brush. It is a one stroke, one of Donna Dewberry's signature brushes. And I started using that, but I realized that it's pretty translucent. And I do add some more opaque aqua color underneath first, and then I put the color shift on top of that. I believe I use aqua and teal. And I'm loading both those colors on my brush at the same time, using the one stroke method. It's really just a base layer because we'll be adding other colors to make it look rusty, and also some of that dragon glaze or color shift. Just adding a little bit of the lighter just for some highlights and to make it look like it has some dimension and depth in it. Now I added a little bit of titanium white to that mixture, just enhancing the highlights. Now I'm using asphaltum. I'm just going to start working on the rust areas. It's really just kind of picking random spots. Not necessarily a pattern. You want it to look random, like rust formed in different areas. I added some burnt umber also with that asphaltum just for a little bit variation of color. And I'll also add some Pueblo. It's kind of using a scrubbing motion. I enjoy making things look old and rusty. It's a challenge to see how realistic you can make it look. Just enhancing some of the darker areas for the shadows. Makes it look more dimensional. Now I'm giving the shadow of where it's sitting on the ocean floor just using the blues and some black just to create the darker shadow. Now I'm doing it around the rocks. Adding a little more watercolor in there. Now I'm just going to add some of the lighter titanium white for the rays bouncing off the rocks and down into through the anchor down to the ocean floor. That's a wrap for part 2. How cool does that rusty anchor look? So in part 3, we are going to step it up by adding a rope around the anchor and some pretty flowers. So you don't want to miss that, so stay tuned. And once again, if you're new here, if you will subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. And also for more inspiration, head on over to AmyFerrellArt.com, or you can always follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, all at AmyFerrellArt. Once again, I will see you over in part 3.